Hey everyone, it's Simon from High Plane Games with a review of Mirror Drop. This is a psychedelic PC puzzle game that came out on Steam not too long ago. I picked it up last week because it was on a discount for sale, and I was looking at the trailers and I was like, it looks so pretty, but I wonder if there's any like actual gameplay behind it. Because when I saw it was under the puzzle genre, I was like, oh, is this a walking thing? I'm not sure. But I'm so glad I picked it up. So I just wanted to like tell everyone about it, as I do with most of my games on this channel. Now, Mirror Drop revolves around turning on and off light and moving a ball around the room that is attracted to it. So in the opening first puzzles, and there's about 30 in all, but they take time for you to get through it. 30 doesn't sound too much, but my God, my brain! And the way how it works is it will put you in a room with loads and loads of different walls, and you'll kind of spin around in the 3D space working out what's in your environment. And with the right trigger, whatever you're looking at, if it's turn on or turn off a ball, it will turn the light on and off, and then the ball will move towards it. Inside each level, there will be 3 like drops of mirror, is the best way that I can describe it, that you need this ball to kind of go over to and absorb. And it will only do it if you turn on the correct lights so that the ball kind of shimmers towards where this like fragment of mirror is. Stay there and absorb it in. So what you'll find is that as you progress through the levels, these environments get more and more complex. So what starts out as I'm sitting in a cube, or I'm just like dealing with 3D ball spaces, suddenly becomes that you're inside like a octagon with loads and loads of like different colour lights everywhere, and you're trying to work out what's the best combination of walls to get your ball into a certain angle to then pick up the mirror and continue. The other thing that freaks you out like visually is that when you do pick up a slice of this mirror, it refracts all the light back out again and the room changes colour and sometimes adds in more disorientating things to throw you off the scent. Like one of the earliest examples of this is that you're building out a room with Saturn's rings around it, and as you find more pieces of this mirror, like the world turns into like the galaxy instead of it being a nice safe room for you. But as you're turning and spinning around trying to turn lights on and off, the whole world is going round. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be sick, but it's so pretty and I'm going to continue. This game doesn't have VR, but I can just see if they ever do put VR in this in the future, this will be like a prime example of everyone throwing up to a game, but probably still not caring. It must be said. So, one of the good things about Mirror Drop though is that actually, once you've done like the initial couple of puzzles, and I can't go back and like restart and see how it progresses, but it was letting me open up different types of levels, so it doesn't just stay with this one thing. What it was starting to do was that you was having to move like puzzles around inside walls with the lights that would then open up into a room, and they were getting more and more complex as it was going along. So it makes sense to do them in order, but if you just get stuck on one, or if you feel like one is doing your head and you need to take a break, you can dive into future levels later on down the line and go back and forth and work out how you want to go. So I really do like the open-endedness of that. It's just absolutely crazy. I really like the soundtrack to this as well. It's that spacious ambience which is like gentle sci-fi / 2001 Space Odyssey / I'm in a new age hippie shack, if that makes sense. It's just a really surprising game. When I was reading through some of the notes on it, what I hadn't realised was that one of the people that worked on this, and it's a very small indie game this, used to work for that game company who done Flower, Flow, Journey, that kind of stuff. And you can kind of see the seeds of what he used to do kind of into Mirror Drop, because there's no particular like explicit narrative or story. You're just being swept up in all of these different images, and do a bit like The Witness, where you have to kind of work out what the game's rules are. It doesn't tell you anything immediately, and you're like, and then it changes it up every couple of levels, so it always keeps you on your toes. So yeah, that's Mirror Drop. If your stomach can take it, It's out now, and I do recommend it for puzzle lovers. Proper hidden gem on Steam. Go catch it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.